That's it. I'm gonna kick your ass. Then I'm gonna reenact kicking your ass. I'm not messing around. I have proven I can kick your ass.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another NCDT production with your host PoJ-Gamer. Of course, that would be me. As always, I want to give a big shout out to PoJ Rose for always being here every stream, the entire stream. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate it. Shout out to Rabbit Daddy 69 for your support as well. Also, I want to give a big shout out to PoJ-95 being the first one in the chat. I do apologize for my intro scaring you, though. Shout out to Psycho Thunder Gaming for being the second in the chat. What is going on, my dude? I do appreciate y'all being here. Like I announced last night on my Twitch stream, I was going to do some Fishing Planet today to see if I could help Psycho Thunder out a little bit. Not that he don't know how to play a game, it's just this game is it's a little difficult sometimes. It doesn't let you put together what you want to put together. So, if you don't mind, Psycho Thunder, do you remember the pole, the rigs? Actually, you know what? My bad. Hang on. Let me do this right here. I can find out what you've got without you even having to load the game. Hang on. Let's see. There you are. Alright, so profile. Let's see. Running a value cast telefloat. Okay, I thought that was what that was. Telefloat and a value cast. Alright, so probably won't remember both of them. So let me write this information down right quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and purchase both of these rigs. I don't think I have them. If I do have them in my inventory, I'll just use them. But if I don't, then I'll purchase the two rigs and set them up for you. Show you how I would set them up. And that way you'll have information set it up. And if I set it up wrong, we're going to test it at Texas. So that was my biggest problem, like I said last night on the stream. Purchasing rigs and then turn around and trying to set them up, and then they don't work. Texas was my learning curve, I guess you could say. I've done a lot of fishing at Texas because of that. I use 5.3 up to 9 pounds. Okay. Now you can max these lines out. It's like a thin line. Do I go to the maximum 4-pound line test? Do I go to the maximum 10-pound, whatever? Like on your rod and your reels, you want to try to match them as close and equal as possible. Later on in the game, you can actually mismatch them a little bit. I've got a 20-pound rod, but I've only got a 10-pound reel. See what I'm saying? I mean, you can't undersize some things and it works. Oversizing, putting too big a line, it's going to bark, saying it, there's a chance you're going to break something, but you'll do this to small increments. In other words, if I had a 10-pound rod and I put 12-pound line on it, see what I'm saying? It's going to say that there's a chance I'm going to break something. So, but you can put that 12-pound line on your reels. Then you're going to have to adjust your drag. If not, you're just going to snap something quickly. Telefloat. A pin to right here. £4. Alright. So what we're going to do, actually, I better write these fields down too, so I can match or see if these are actually matches. Dex 1000. That reel right there could be part of your problem. Not saying it is, but it could be. 1000. Alright. Your max drag on that is 6 pounds. Max drag on that one is 0.4 pounds. Okay, so that one will probably work out all right. All right, let's go over here and see what we can purchase now. So, put this back in inventory as well. Now what we need to do, we'll go to the shop. You will find Telefloat 14.9, value cast 5. Yeah, value 5.3. Now was that value cast 5.3? Did you buy it out of the shop? There it is. Value cast 5.3, right? Let's see. Cast 5.3. 9 pounds. Okay. So we'll take that one. And then we'll go over to slot 2. Back to the shop. And we'll purchase the Telefloat 14.9, which is a 4-pound rig. There we go. Now we have both of these rigs set up, and this is a the Telefloat is for float. Exactly what the the word float. Yeah. Gas 5.3 is the lure fish. Okay. Okay, so now we need to go to our reels. For value cast. The value cast, you got the look. Odex 1000S. Max drag 6 pound. Is right? Okay. Alright, so we'll get my backpack. Now we'll need to find the mini spin 1200. Right there. Okay, it's in my inventory. Alright, so back to the shop on that one. Spin 100. Spin 1200, I mean, my bad. Mini spin 1200. 3.4 max drag. Back over to our backpack. This one. Mini spin. I swore that said it put it in my. Probably should have went the other way. Yep, probably should have went the other way. It's all good. We'll get there in a minute. Wow, okay. We should have went the other way, that's for sure. There's our line. Mini spin 1200, there we are. My backpack is full. Let's see. Just some phone. Alright, so now we've got rod and reels for both of these. Alright, now for this particular rig here, we've got a 6.6 with a 9 pound. So we could go, if we can find some 6 pound test, we could do 6 pound test on this one. Probably not going to have nothing that small. There we go. No, we can't use that. That's for one of your quests. We don't want to use that one. 9 or 8 pound. Give it a shot. We need both kinds. We need 4 pound and some pound. I like using fluoro line. Once you get into the bigger fishing later on, you may want to switch that to braided line. Braid line, however, and of course your leaders and stuff is going to be play a big factor later on too as well. We'll find that the fish can actually bite your line and break it. So that is definitely a thing. They can bite your line. Want me to buy all of this? Ow. We'll purchase it. 6 pound. I guess we do this 50-yard one bait coin. And the other one we need, there's no such thing as 4. Why don't they offer 4 pound line here? That seems a little off. They don't offer 4 pound line here, dude. They had to put 6 pound on it. So we got this is the one we're going to have trouble with. They don't offer line that small. I don't understand why they don't offer line that small, dude. I could have swore they had 4 pound test. And I guess I could put 6 pound on both. We'll try it and see what happens. Do you actually have 4 pound test in your bag, Psycho Thunder? in your backpack or either in home inventory, either one that you know of? That's the only thing that don't show me on your profile is what line you have on them. Fine. Cool. Yeah, see, it doesn't show me the line that you... Mono. Oh, okay. Now I see what's going on. Need to look in the mono line. Well, I can't find it. Oh, the bag. Oh, that's for you. Song stuck in your head. Yeah. That's where I'm gonna find the 4-pound test. There we go. That's why I couldn't find 4 pounds. So we got a 3.3 pound reel, right? .3. So we need to put 3 pound test. Mono line. We don't need that much just to do this with right now. So we'll just do this right here. So you can go 6. Put 6 pound braid on it or 3 pound mono on it. Yeah, okay. So we'll do the mono. That way I'm doing the exact same thing you're doing. I'm going to do this amount of 3 pounds. And yours said 0.005. Okay, so you've only got 2 pounds. Okay, okay. See what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna purchase the 2 pound, and I'm gonna purchase the 3 pound. I think that might be your issue with that particular one. I don't know. We'll see here. All right. Backpack. And we're going to start off with the 2 pound. Now this is where I was thinking you were talking about last night. This is where I always max out however much line that you can put on it. Put the maximum amount on it. Alright. Hook size. Hook size. Probably going to need to use small ass. Don't need a way you can't repair them. Number 1. Probably one. We're on both. Huh? I'll be right back. Alright, I got a minute here. See, so we're going to use the 4 hook on that one. Okay, we can't. This is a lure fish. Okay. I might have these in the wrong order. Guess it matters. Alright, so for this one we need a lure. Find this quit first, duh. Now, do you have monoline on both of those rigs? I didn't think to ask you, do you have mono on both of those rigs or just the telefloat one? Just one. Okay, so you got fluoro on the second one by chance, maybe? They got Warzone versus Godzilla. What? That ain't supposed to come out till May the 11th. Weird. Like I said, I didn't think they were supposed to come out with that until May the 11th. Alright, so we're going to do 6 pound on this one. That's the 6.6 pound rod. Put our... I guess we could use a bass jig. We'll need a leader too. We don't have to have them, but weight is optimal. See what kind of leaders we have here. We ain't gonna have no big, small leaders here. You don't have to have leaders on Texas, but you might as well go ahead and get started using them because you're going to need them eventually. Because, like I say, the fish, they'll bite the damn hook, the line slam off. Mono leaders. I already know we're going to need a mono leader. Do the 2 pound leader on that one. Of course, fluoro leader. Now, they don't carry a 6 pound leader. So we'll do a 7 pound leader, I guess. That's it. Oh, okay. So, You can't use leaders on these, no way. Neither one of them. Okay, so you're not even going to be able to use leaders on these. Okay, scratch the leader part right now then. Alright. Sorry about that. So let's just scratch the leader. Let's go find some worms here. Red worms. What other live bait have you been using? Alright. Go get ready. Be right back. Worms and marshmallows, okay. I think I got marshmallows. There we go. Now we got worms and marshmallows. I've got the mini bass jig on this one. Again, I'm not sure why it's not letting me put leaders on these. Let me put this oversized leader on here. Kind of crazy. What? Terminal tackle must be equipped. Talk about the float, maybe? Tackle is too heavy, could break the line. That one's heavy. That one worked. That one in our bag too. Now let's see if it'll let me put a leader on it. Showing all these other leaders, but it won't let me put size I want or need. Where did my leaders just go? Okay, so no, I still can't put a leader on. Okay, so we're just gonna scratch that idea. The only spinner tail. Okay, some of you can put these spinner tails on, but you can't put it on this one. Does that would that bash jig work? You reckon? I mean, I've got a couple others I could probably use with a little 1 ounce. It's out. Yeah, I've got other lures I can actually. Oh. Okay. I was switching late. All right, so. Anywhere that it barks that you've got a boat with you, you don't have to take the boat out of your inventory. Just agree to it. You just can't put your boat in the water. It won't even let you. So. I guess it's trying to tell you you don't need to take the boat with you, but then what happens if you take the boat off your inventory and then put it back? We'll do a friends only lobby that way if you want to come join. Bass jig first. Let's see how far we can cast the bass. "90 feet. And I'm going to test to see how far we can cast the other one. Yep, it's not letting me change cast. So yeah, we're not able to change the cast on this one. What? That is so crazy. This is the one you were having trouble with. You couldn't change the cast on, right? Here, what do you got to do? I thought it was just hit your L3 button. Have to hold R3? Alright. Why did you just cast out there, dummy? Yeah, oh, hold it. Yeah, my bad. That's right. I forgot they changed all this shit. Now you can put sunglasses on. It's stupid crazy. Yeah, we're not going to get no distance out of this setup. That's what it is. 50 feet maybe, if that. "47 feet. We need to figure out how to get this one to cast further, right? One of the things that you can do, I know you can put heavier bobbers, heavier stuff on the end of it to help with that. See what we can change around here. Go down, float. That's not gonna make it no heavier. 5.5. Same size. I think that might be our issue. The heavier bobbers. Alright, so let me come on. Right, I'll be right back. Good thing about it don't cost us nothing. It takes us coming and going, right? Bang, bang. What up, Treadhead Pete? What's going on, man? Stop. Actually, let's do inventory first. Winch, heavy, heavy, that one. Trying to find something that I know you would have. You know what I mean? I don't want to try to purchase nothing over 16 years. 14. Part that are heavy. Oh, they are. That's probably about the only way that we're going to get this particular rig out any further, though. Might have to put heavier rig on it, heavier floats on it. Like I said, I'm going to try to make sure I don't do nothing that you can't purchase. Oh, we can do the pear-shaped. Light. We don't want light. We want heavy right now. Huh? So we're going to head back to Texas and see if this will work for us. We may have to revamp the rig at all. I mean, we may have to do something different completely with the rig. Like I say, we'll try it and see. Oh yeah, there you go. There you'll get better distance out of it with the bigger float. The chances of you breaking it here on tech, line was broke. Chances of breaking your line is going to be real good. So I lost that one. Let's see. So no, it's the rig in general, man. It's the rig in general. It is not going to let us do any better with this. So how much, thank you, Trent. Yeah, this is Texas, man. This is actually Texas right here. Home Star State. See what I can help you with. I'm going to ask you, I guess, personal question. I don't know if it'll let me see this part. Do you, how much cash do you have? I see. It don't show me how much cash you got. Telefloat. Oh, there. Okay. That would be the only option under to be actually change that rig out. Yeah, let me know right quick that that bobber was way too heavy and that snapped quick. So, now I could probably upsize my line on that a little bit. Try the .007, which is a 3-pound test. And that didn't bark. That's what we need to do. We need to go to 2 pound, 3 pound test. Try this. Why is defaulting back to this task every time I come here? So why? That's what you're going to do, Thunder. Change that to a 3 pound test. Then we can put a pear-shaped bobber on it and get you some more distance. I don't think that's on the bottom, but it sure acts like it. About 12. I'm not sure how deep it is right here. Guess I could bring out one of my bottom rigs and see how deep it is there. I don't think it was called for today, was it? I think it's starting tomorrow. Thank you for liking the tweet, babe. Actually, another good thing is here at Texas about advancing. I know a lot of people don't know about this. Some people do, but well, they're free. Push your square here, and you can actually advance your time without having to do anything crazy. Advance to our peak time. We'll catch that shortly. We'll switch bait. Always start with your drag low. Go radar or sunfish. Reader. Oh, yeah. Sent you a chat invite, man. There he is.
All right. What's up?
Yeah, I changed to 3-pound. I can get much better distance out of it, and I can put a pear-shaped bobber on it.
Yeah.
The 2-pound is too light. That's what the problem is.
Okay.
A lot of times what I try to do now, it's not really a rule of thumb, but what I try to do is I try to match whatever the real max line is. Like if it's 10-pound max, I usually try to go 10-pound line on it.
Okay.
If I can. If I can't, then I just, if it's a 12-pound rig and I can only get 10-pound line, then I put 10-pound line on it. I try to go as close to the maximum real drag weight that I can get.
Yeah, but the line leader changed to how many inches you recommend on there?
Again, it really depends. Closer to the bank, you go like 12 inches. Closer to, like, outside these lily pad areas, you can go up to 24 inches. What you can actually do is there is on your GPS, it shows you your max depth, and that's just max depth, like out in the middle. So it's max depth is 14 foot.
Okay.
And that's going to be more like toward the middle. If you pull your GPS up, you see these darker spots. Those are going to be closer to the 14 foot. Everything else is going to be according to that little bar graph, the light blue, darker blue, and so forth. So 12 inches is minimum on these shallow areas. And like I said, I usually do 28 inches.
Okay.
Right now, I think I'm doing 12.
Did I do that right though with the telefloat though? I used the mono Weber on the spin rig though with the very low minimum, the mini spin 800 on it. That's why I put on it. And the mono 0.12 and there's all zero. Okay, it's mono 0.005. It was okay. Now I need to know how much I need to cut.
As far as how much to put on the reel,
yeah,
always max it out.
Okay.
And the reason I'm gonna tell you the reason for. Say your reel will handle 120 feet, and you only put, say, 50 feet on it. You're going to catch one of them big buffaloes, or catfish maybe, that runs you out to 70 feet. There's all your line, you broke. You always max it out, so that way if you do get a bigger fish and he does try to run with you, you've got more distance to let him run.
Okay, yeah. I max at 59.
So 59 is max you're going to be able to cast. You probably won't be able to get that for about 45 to 50. Now that's the float fish one, right? The casting?
There's a casting, yeah, the telefloat.
Okay. What you can do there is actually increase the bobber size and line size by one number at least,
Okay.
and that will give you more distance out of it.
Okay.
You can still go like a pound or two above your reel. Say if your reel's a 4-pound max drag, get away with putting 5-pound test on it. It's going to say it's chance of breaking, but 1 pound is not going to break it the first time you cast it.
I have a floater, I have a X Series slim float. It's a size 5, 2.5, and that seems to be the right size for it.
And when you upsize your line, you'll be able to put a bigger bobber on it too. That's how I was able to get mine to go out to 70-some feet, to up the line size to 3.
Okay, now the line length you recommend now.
Line length? Oh, as far as depth?
Yeah, it's on the side of the pole. I'm on the little yeah.
Yeah,
50,
12 would probably do here in this little grassy area, the lily pad area back in the back. Most of these fish are going to be up around the top anyway.
Okay. The size hook.
I'm using a number 4.
Okay, I have a number 4.
It seems to be. I mean, I'm not having trouble with them yet. I've actually tried to increase my hook size to keep smaller fish from biting. That don't work. These little fish got a mouth the size of a damn a jelly bean, and they're biting a hook the size of Grand Canyon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You love fishing polar flays? I like it in real life. I just don't get to do it in real life. This is the closest I can get to real life fishing. Relaxing. And what I do on my drag, when you're out in the water, if you'll take your D-pad to the right and left, you'll see that drag change. Start out with a lower drag first, and then while you're reeling in, take it up 1 increment at a time.
Okay, is that the drag? You have a little circle on the arrows where you... Right.
Your D-pad to the left, that increases your drag. D-pad to the right, it decreases your drag.
How much drag do you want on it? 3 drag? 3?
Well, right now, start with 3. And then, like I say, when you're reeling in, you get a bigger fish, you can up that 1 increment at a time. Make sure you don't go to the red. If it flashes red, back it down 1 real quick, or it will snap your line. There's no real way of testing. When you first put a rig together, unless somebody's give you a rig that can guarantee you, okay, you can max the drag out and you're not going to break your line. That would be the only way I would go max on one from get-go. Always start low on something that I've just put together because I have maxed it out too much and broke it real quick. And it's not that you're losing nothing. You're losing a piece of bait. You're losing a hook. But it's just aggravation to having to pull it back in, put all that stuff back on it. If you start low and then work your way up until you get, like this rig, we could probably go up to 4 or 5. I know I can go 4 with no problem. Look at that baby fish. There's your all moment. 3.1. 0.32 on there. Alright, so I'm going to try switching over to the fast jig. Well, there's actually a challenge or whatever you want to call it for breaking your equipment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you once you get up and say your next set of rigs that you buy, you know you're not going to use these smaller rigs anymore. Set them up stupid and purposely break them. Complete that part of the challenge.
Oh, bad.
I don't think I've completed all of them. I sold my smaller rigs when I first started playing, which I shouldn't have done. I learned my mistakes. Don't sell your equipment for
No.
breaking stuff. I was out at, I think it was Maku, one of them bigger lakes, and I had a rig. Was purposely trying to break the rod so I could put a different rod.
Yeah.
But once I broke it, I couldn't change rod. Spotted bass. Oh, and what license do you have? You have the advanced license?
Let me see. I usually buy the advanced license.
Yeah. I started saying, make sure you try to do all advanced, because that way you can do night fish. You don't have to throw no fish back. If I'd have had just a basic, I would have had to throw that spotted bass back. Would have been able to keep it. And if they say that you're going to get fined, if you keep it, more than likely we'll get fined. I've only gotten away with that a couple of times. I messed up a couple of times actually, not paying attention to my license ran out, and I was still fishing.
Yeah.
And I caught a fish, brought it in, and said, "Oop, $50,000 fine." Back. Another bass. In here.
Man, this game sometimes they make it so difficult just to set up something.
Yeah. Like I say, something in real life I know I could set up, but yet you can't set it up like that in here for some reason. That.
No, I don't want to leave. Cancel.
Spotted bass are plentiful over here. Before I actually got this game, I watched a couple people streaming it.
Yeah.
Questioned them a little bit, how they liked the game. And there was one particular guy that I was watching. He had this firm belief that if a dragonfly landed on your fishing pole, that you were fixing to catch a fish. That's not true.
That's not true.
That is not true. But he believed it. I let it alone. I didn't contradict him. And you know, while you're reeling in, you can hit X and make it reel faster, right? Unless you've got a hook. The hook, if you hook a fish, it's automatically going to go to the fastest speed. But if you just want to reel it in, you want it reeling in quicker, hit X. Back on the fishing, yeah. Out here with Psycho Thunder Gaming today, man, doing a little fishing. How you doing there, Mr. Brady? Oh, and there's a cleaning up the pond type deal. If you catch trash, shoes, bags, or whatever, after you catch so much of that, you get challenges completed, so forth. There's also challenges later on where you get sticks, tree bark, different things.
All I got was like a clam shell or
Yeah.
oyster shell or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of shells you're getting out of a freshwater pond, but yeah, I know. I catch crazy shit that shouldn't be in the waterway. Like, how is there a shell in a waterway in Texas? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all good? Yep, we're all good too, man. Glad to hear everybody's doing well over there, man. 8 pounds spotted bass.
I just forget about the long bobbers on it. They make it look like the poles, the cast is messing up. I forget about that.
Yeah.
But it's not though. It launched way in front of me.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get enough people, at least maybe 2 people, to come out this 4th of July, do the fireworks show on Texas. Didn't do it last year. What I need to do is get somebody, give them all my fireworks, or give them a bunch of fireworks and let them set them off. Because if I set them off, then you have to back up and look at them. By the time I get backed up and looked at them, and they're almost gone. So the string don't never get to see them. If I let somebody else set them off, then I can sit back and look at the sky and go off the fireworks. I've done it 3, 4 years in a row. It's this past one.
Oh.
Right on the mini bass, well, on the lure one, the value cast, I've got it on 4 and it seems to be all right. The drag.
Oh yeah.
Next big one I catch, I'm gonna try to go up 1 more click to see if I can still do that. But I think we could probably go up 5 and be okay. Now, the higher you drag, the quicker you're going to wear your equipment out too, though.
Okay.
On these smaller fish,
Seems to run good on 2 drag on the 2 whatever.
Now, if you get a bigger fish and it starts pulling, you're reeling, but it's not coming in. Go up 1 click. That'll help get him in, but it won't wear out your equipment as quick. The quicker you get them in, the harder you make your rig work. Quicker you're going to wear it out. And always remember, if you break it while you're fishing with it, it's done. You cannot repair it at all.
Nope.
On. Try to catch it before it breaks, unless you want to do that part of that challenge thing. But we'll always try to catch it before it breaks. You know, when they first done this, Fishing Planet used to be like if I lived in California, then
Yeah.
California would have been my home waterway instead of Texas. Well, what people were doing is they were lying about the region where they lived and saying they lived in Michigan or wherever it was for
Yeah.
the bigger fish. So everybody was going to the bigger waterways from get-go, and it won't cost them enough to go there. They fixed that. Now it's Texas. It's everybody's main waterway, no matter where you live. One bad apple messed up the bunch, in other words.
Yeah, that happens.
Always leave it to somebody to mess something up, though. And that would have been ideal. Muddy River, I think it's called, in Hearn, North Carolina.
I really just lost my freaking hook on that fish. Really?
Did it snap the line or bite it?
Let me see. Let me go to my thing. Okay, I still have the hook on there. It says it on there. It's just...
He may have just stole your bait then.
Yeah.
Alright, I got it on 5. Let's see if next fish I get pops my line. There's a lemon tiger and a red tiger or lure bait or spoon. I want to say they're spoons. I'll look in just a second. Yeah, that works. Barely works, but yeah. 4 would probably be better. That way you don't tear up your rig. I imagine if I was to pop a 2-pound bass on this rig, setting it at 5, it would probably snap.
I knows I was using my brother's other controller, and I got on my headset kept on getting like a static in it once in a while, like a wave. I said, "Oh no, don't tell me it's the controller." I got a fish. Trophy white.
Got to re-download this. You on GTA right now? I hear you, man. I can't get into GTA. I was trying to figure out what the hell you were doing yesterday on GTA, man. Some kind of special playlist or something? Like a heist playlist?
Oh man. Tackle taken out of the water before the fish. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those fish do that here. They have a faint. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, they'll mess with you. Oh, I hear you. You just play with friends. I got you. You have any bass jigs for your value cast?
No. I actually do have a bass. Let me see what I have. I
wish you could give equipment There's certain things that you can gift to people, but you can't gift equipment.
Yeah, I have a mini bass jig, 1.5, 3 pounds, whatever, and number one, a hook number one, whatever, that's what it is, a white. Weight is 1 to 3 ounces.
1 to 3 ounces of number one hook. Yeah, that's the same thing I'm using. The exact same thing. Okay. That seems to be working good around these lily pads for the striped bass. Spotted bass. Spotted bass. Oh, and I don't know if you know about this, as far as if your bag's full, you don't have to leave the waterway.
Oh, yeah, I know about that.
Okay, cool. If I repeat something you already know, I apologize. I try to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes that I made when I was doing it, starting up. The only thing. And I know I'm going to say some things that you already know about, so I do apologize. I'm not trying to tell you how to play the game.
I know.
Just trying to help.
I set my rig pole, no problem just now. I had a thing all set up with the rig and everything. I didn't have to do the length of nothing, though. Those seems easier to set up.
Yeah, they are. They are. On your float fishing, just always try to start with like a 12-inch to 28-inch, depending on your waterway. Yeah, I mean, if you're fishing closer to the banks, of course you want a shallower setting. And once you start putting these leaders on, they used to be able to go. Let's say you could go down up to a 3-inch drop. Put a leader on, you might not be able to do but 8 inches.
Yeah.
So that leader's going to take up some length. That took me a while to get back in sync once I started using leaders. Once you start getting to some of these other waterways, these fish have some massive teeth, and they will bite your damn hook, slam off your rod.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure out, what the hell? I mean, how in the heck is this fish biting my damn hook off my line? And then I got to thinking, okay, these are predator fish. They have teeth. They're just biting right through that damn fluoro line.
Yeah, I was watching that River Monsters, whoever those Eric Palmers, man, they will jump up and really knock you out.
Yeah, they will. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Be right back, String. Bye.
let's whip them out. The terminal tacker weight is optional. Optional. Tackles too light. Okay.
Things, ask them. Oh. Oh, yeah. Might be best just Walmart back on it. Yeah, I'm going. Walmart's gonna be your better selection because they're gonna have more. Gonna have more foam. Well, right ahead for that. Right. Sorry about that stream. And yes, Mr. Brady, you can buy boats. You just can't use them in all the waterways like Texas. You can't use them here at Texas. If you're still here, I do apologize for delayed answer there. Alright, man, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, man, not a problem. There's different boats you can actually buy as well. There's canoes, bass boats, stuff like that. There's actually a challenge to be pulled around the waterway in canoe. Can't do it in a motorboat or bass boat. It's got to be a canoe. Yeah, hook a big fish and just let it pull you around. There's also a challenge called Rowmaster, I think it is, the canoe. Once you row around the lake so many days, so many hours or whatever, challenge completed for that. Got a couple of buoys set out here. I don't know how many you got. You can't get but so many. You have to buy them. But spotted bass, 1.6 pounds. Or green sunfish. Well, it depends on how long it's been since you were fishing. New waterways. I mean, they've added new waterways probably since you fished. Not so much more as far as new equipment or anything, but they have got new waterways. Newest one was the Amazonian maze. Gotta be like level 70 something, I think it was for that one. I think it was 70. I don't remember now, but yeah. That's the only thing new that I know of is they've added some new waterways. Great. know you can change rods by hitting L1.
Yeah, I know that.
Change your bait by hitting R1, right?
Yeah.
It was the buffalo, whatever it's called, buffalo smallmouth, or not sure what it's called here now. Shit. Right, a smallmouth buffalo. It says it takes semolina balls, corn, mayflies, and bloodworms. I think I actually caught it off a marshmallow.
I know this game's funny like that.
Yeah. Supposed to be catching something off of this particular bait, and it's not even a preferred bait that they use, but yet you catch it with that bait. Monitor makes a difference. I haven't done much fishing since I got this new monitor. Done some, but new monitor makes a whole world of difference. I'm not glad my other one broke, but I'm glad I picked this one when it broke. I wish I'd have bought two when I had the money. 27-inch curved gaming monitor with a .04 response.
Oh yeah, they have a monitor that's big, that curves like a. I've seen that before.
Yeah. It's not a bad curve. I mean, it's nice. I like it. I'm kind of skeptical about buying it until I got it in here. And no new updates. There's some new waterways and stuff, but no new major updates as far as rigs or anything like that. Just they have added new waterways though. I'm sure that these new waterways have been in since you played. So. I'd have to go look to see what your level is. Well, yeah, with the new waterways, new fish, yeah. Oh yeah, sharks, the arapimos. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of new fish with the new waterways. There's bull sharks. Yeah, there's with the new waterways, definitely. I had a guy come in one time, claimed he got this big ass fish, supposedly bigger than anything I had caught.
Oh,
bigger than anything that I have ever heard of. And he claimed he got it a certain waterway. So I found out his name and I searched. And I pulled him up on the stream, on live stream, and showed him. I said, well, where's this big fish you talking about, dude? He didn't like it too much. Oh, you're level 33. Okay. Yeah, it has been a while since you played it, ain't it? Fighter Shark's been my biggest, 447 pounder. And the unique Arapima is 349. Of course, the bull sharks, you're going to get them from the Amazonian maize. 187. These are actually some of your new fish right here. The fighter shark was a challenge, was a mission. So you're not going to be able to catch them a bunch. These are all plentiful. The Amazonian maize for the shark, Amazonian maize for that Uraba. I guess that would be a kind of a good rule of thumb. If you set up a rig and you can't get distance out of the cast, try going up one line size.
Oh yeah.
Just try not to spend too much of your money. That's the world's. I couldn't stress that enough. If I'd have had somebody telling me this shit when I was starting out fishing, it would have been great. But I didn't have that. I just jumped in and started fishing, thinking, okay, yeah, I know how to fish. I can do this, you know. I know I can put line on a rod, you know. Not here. It don't work that way.
No.
I've got a link somewhere for setting up the rigs here on Fishing Planet. The line size, what rods, what reels go together, kind of matching them together.
Oh yeah, you had a thing with the loadouts though. I don't have that no more. I don't know what I did with that.
I can find it and post it again, or I can send it to you in a DM on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it after the fact. It was real helpful. Of course, my biggest problem when I was coming up, trying to find rigs to use, everybody that I find posting what rigs to use, they were above my level. I couldn't even purchase them. Those guides won't help me none at all at that stage. I put up a little list of my own together, like starting to finish, different size weights and stuff like that. And of course, when PlayStation took away your community things,
yes,
I lost that post. I got to dig. I know I've got a copy of it somewhere, but just figuring out where the hell it's at.
Ooh, caught a bass.
Huh. What 2 pound spotted bass? You using the bass jig now, or are you still on the hook?
I'm using the jig.
Okay.
195 pounds. Okay, 12,762 inches. What? Okay. I'm gonna keep that, boy. I want to keep that one.
See how it looked like he had a girl to Chris's head, right? Notice that. Like, picture right there that you showed. Bill had a gun to Chris's head. Next time it shows you, pay attention to it. Just the way they got the picture together. It looks like Bill's got a gun to Chris's head.
I'm back, baby.
Hey, just feeding the dogs. I hear you, man.
I heard Treyarch's supposed to come out with a standalone zombies game, another one.
Hey, I've been waiting to hear some more about it, but I hadn't got no good information on it yet.
What?
Alright, so this one was for the rod. I'll flip it over and Young Shadow Cat, 27.5. Off marshmallows.
Usually that's how you catch trout, with the marshmallows.
Yeah.
Marshmallows and night crawlers.
Right, that's the link to the rod guide. Thank you. Now on the bait one, you click on whichever one you want to know of. Like common baits would be like the breads and marshmallows and stuff.
Yeah.
For the bread, it'll tell you what size hooks recommended, like 10 to a 6. For marshmallows, 6 or an 8 to a 1. That 4 is covered in it. So
Yeah.
you don't have to go to specific numbers, but that gives you a range of hook sizes that you can different baits. Wow, they got a frozen minnow? That must be some new bait. A baby buffalo? Baby catfish? Yeah, these are new baits. That's interesting. I did not know they had these new baits. Must be for these new waterways.
Yeah, one of the other streamers though I watch too on YouTube though, he's the one that he wanted to tell me about that big cannon, that big old wonder weapon with those parts, how you get to those special parts. I'm like, I didn't know that.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh.
Yeah. I didn't know. I thought it was something they left in the game and never released nothing though. But it was been under our nose. It's a big secret, I guess. Like blowing up the teleporter, skipping rounds, man. I never knew that, man.
Yeah. I've been playing that shit for couldn't tell you how long. I had no idea you could skip rounds. Of course, I skipped rounds the last time I played it.
It just gets way harder. You're gonna die fast.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'd have done it normally, round 3 would have done that second Easter egg, and I feel like I could have finished it, say in round 4, but round 6. Now, not Offset's what told me about this one. If you're in night fishing, you can advance as much as you want, and it don't put you in no delay.
Oh, that's good.
During the daytime, if you advance many times, it puts a delay on you, cooldown delay or whatever. but at night it doesn't do that. And I didn't know that part. Like I say, Not Off That Front told me about that one. Yep. 2 hours in, 9 likes. It doesn't look like fishing is a very popular game on YouTube, does it?
Gosh. I know YouTube algorithm is weird.
Oh, it is.
A lot of people just like a lot of Call of Duty people out there. There's still a lot of people that like Call of Duty still.
Oh, yeah. And Fortnite.
And Fortnite.
Fortnite is a very popular game.
It got even more popular now. They got even more players. They have a no building mode, and people are enjoying it better.
People are going back to Fortnite because of that, yeah.
And also, they're ditching Warzone and going to Fortnite. I started laughing.
Well, a lot of people started ditching games going to that Apex. And then they come back from Apex because Apex was... Some of them are still there. Some of them still like that game, but I think it's trash.
I know when it first came out, I played Apex. I remember the guns and the whoever was kind of clanky a little bit. It was kind of didn't feel right.
Yeah.
Whether you have to play with 3 people, that's why I didn't like that. I thought you could play solo or something like that. They do release the solos on Apex sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, I like the solos a lot better than I had to team up with strange people. I was with another team and almost got a kill. We were like 2 teams. We were like 2 teams down though. I was almost won my first match on there, and you know what happened? The game freaking crashed.
Ah, damn.
I said that pissed me off. That's why I said I'm not playing this game no more. This game could go away.
Yep.
I'm not saying the characters don't look cool in Apex. They do. I've seen a lot of cool things that caught my eye.
Right.
But I don't play Apex.
Yeah.
I tried it on PC and it feels better on PC, but I'm like, nah, I still don't like it.
Right.
Fortnite is the frame rates on there. You go on the game, like, it was pretty good. The graphics, I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa! I sort of said a big difference. But I'm just too used to console playing. That's all.
Oh yeah. The other thing about Fortnite too is crossplay, and you can't turn it off.
I know that's stupid. They should give people option in that. And cheating goes on there too. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not so much cheating, which I know that's happening with Cronus Max and Cronus Zen, botted controllers, and of course now these hacks you can physically buy and put on your system, PlayStation and PC. But the biggest thing is the frame rate difference. It's like playing against PS5 players, and I'm not talking shit about nobody that's got a PS5. Anybody in the stream listening to this, please, I am not talking shit about PS5 players. I'm talking shit about them allowing PS5 and PS4 to be in the same lobbies together when PS5 is getting over 120 frames, the PS3 or PS4's is 30 frames. I'm shooting 10 bullets in a guy and he just pulls up and shoots me. Because he's not seeing me shoot at him. He's actually seeing me before I even pull the trigger, but on my screen it's the other way around. That's just not fair. I don't care who says it is or who believes that's fair. It's just not fair, regardless.
Those people really got me confused about this Modern Warfare 2, though. I'm like, what are they talking about? They're laughing. They're going to call it Modern 2 Warfare? What the hell? I don't know. I just call it Modern Warfare 2, or they say it's the new, though. I'm like, you're using the same name from the old one. Then you're going to have mothers trying to buy their kids a game, and they're going to end up, they're going to accidentally buy the old Modern Warfare 2 because they think it's cheaper.
Yep. Yeah, Mom, that ain't the game I wanted.
I said, I don't have a PS3, though. I'm like. Hey, that one's probably gonna be better than the new one. I'm not trying to trash the game. I know it's not even out yet, but I'm just saying.
Right.
The Modern Warfare games, when they started the Modern Warfare series, the Call of Duty was at their prime right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They were great games. Those were all great games. The Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. I loved all of those.
What's up, badass?
And the Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, I had little issues over it. They could have done things. I thought their zombies was a little crap. Because I'm like, the lava, the fire and stuff, that pissed me off. That got on my nerves so bad. I'm like, well, they have lava in the middle of the map and the land. I said, this is not. I'm like, this is not right. No. I turn on that the live chat sometimes, so with the hearing people out there playing online, sometimes it's just a mess with them. Whatever and stuff. Or I said they're turn it on. I call them out though on their stupid, they're cheating what they're using. I call them out. I used to do that, but I don't anymore. I just don't worry about it. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, that's many of them doing it.
I said, I'm like, I was younger when I was doing it in my 20s. I wasn't very mature. I had a bad attitude, though, whatever. It was my young age. That's how I was. But I changed it, like when I got older, though, after my dad passed away. That seems like when everything changed about me, though. I became more of a better person for some reason. My grandma says, because it messed you up, Chaz. That's what it did. It messed you up.
Right.
I said, I'm like, it didn't mess me up in a bad way. It messed me up in a good way, though, because I don't get pissed at people that say stuff online. I used to be so sensitive. It's trying not to say things back. I used to like, oh my gosh, what he just said.
That's like me and Bruce, Rabbit Daddy, were talking last night about some of the shit that I've done. I know it was a mistake doing it, but I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to defend myself to the end. I'm not going to let nobody sit over and talk shit to me or about me and, just shrug it off like it's just a bad case of damage. It's not going to happen. Talk shit, I'm going to talk shit back. I'm going to defend myself,
Yeah.
I'm not going to just sit back and let somebody do that. Now, if it's trolls, yeah, depending on what's going on, trolls can sometimes get under your skin, but the best thing with trolls is just, shrug it off, let them do their thing, because eventually they're just going to realize it ain't doing no good, and they'll leave.
I used to, one certain person on Stunner stream, I don't want to mention names, but you have them blocked from your stream too. He used to talk crap sometimes about my brother. I used to mess with him sometimes. I used to talk crap about him and stuff and piss off and get about his cowboys. I said, "Oh, you're cowboys. Get out here with those cowgirls." Then he said, "They're banned me from the chat though." Didn't stun us. There says, then he unbanned me. Whoever though. I'm like, I started laughing. I'm like, this dude, man. I said that dude really seems like an a-hole.
Yeah, he's a douche. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, sometimes I'll still mess with him. I'll go in there and start talking. I said, "Man, get out of here with your cowgirls." But I told him, I'm just messing with you, man, because you mess with me all the time. But I will not. I do not acknowledge the guy. I do not. I don't want nothing to do with him.
Right.
I've seen a lot of trouble, though. I know. There's a lot of people that stunning stream. I know they turned their back. I was pretty surprised.
Yep. Stunner's a good man. He does so much for people, and he's done so much for me. I've never turned my back on him. And there's things that I would like to see different, but Stunner's a good man. So I know he's done things for people. I remember one particular guy. I can't remember what we called him. We called him something crazy because of his headset. His headset was broke. And Stunner pulled out of his own pocket, bought this guy a headset, brand spanking new, had it shipped to him, or either give him the money, however. But anyway, he bought him a brand new headset. He played one time and disappeared.
That was messed up.
Up and disappeared. Didn't give nobody no reason why he disappeared. And then 3 months later, he comes back like everything's hunky-dory. But then disappears again. Because his bullshit story didn't wash. People take advantage of people. And Stunner's good-hearted. That's one thing good about him, but bad about him. He's too good-hearted. He likes to give everybody a chance. And I get that. Give him a chance, you know?
Yeah, I know one of them, though, that talked, oh man, how you could say that, not mentioning his name. His last name is Dog, okay? Now you got the hint.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. I was pretty surprised. I thought he was a pretty nice guy. He always was cool with me. I used to go to his stream, though, but after I heard somebody trashing Stunner, that I'm like, oh, no, I'm not gonna go to the stream if he's gonna do that. I like Stunner, man. He has a good heart.
Yep. Yes, I mean, there's a bunch of good people there. I mean,
they really reached out to me when I lost my dad.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. SoCal name is well known around the legit crew. All of them.
Yep.
You know, that's something that gets me, and I don't mean nothing by it. It's not just them. It's everybody. I see you in so many people's streams. But when you stream, I don't see none of them. That's what gets me. You support so many people, and nobody supports you back. That pisses me off, dude. And I ain't got nothing to say about it.
That's why I have a problem. That's why I have a problem with Twitch, though. I go to so many streams, but they don't even come to my freaking stream. Like, this one bigger stream, Allybug, whatever. This one girl, I follow her, man. She's really nice and sweet, though. She cracks me up, though. But I always go to her streams, and I even donated one time to her, and she still never came to my stream. I'm like, oh, forget it.
Yep.
I still go to her sometimes. I pop in here and there, but mostly though she said, oh, I love your cooking, man. You make some good stuff, though. That's all right. On Instagram, I'd be making a hit on there.
Right.
Because all my cooking and my photos I take of the sky and the sun, I'm good at doing position. I do all kinds of stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. You retweeted a TikTok video. They what was it? A gold digger or something? A prank. I'm like,
yes.
I pulled it up. And I let Rose watch that one with me. I said, "Here, this Psycho Thunder. He just reposted this." I said, "I want to watch this. Let you see what I'm watching here now." Because of the thumbnail, you know, it didn't look very clean. But then I realized what it was all about. She didn't have nothing to do with him until she found out he was in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like gold digger ass shit.
The sad thing, those two men. No, I'm not calling every woman out there. I'm just saying there's a lot of those out here.
Oh yeah.
That's like that one though. That one was exactly that hacker that was after me. She asked me for a Tesla. Man, I sort of said, man, if I could afford a Tesla, I would buy myself one before I buy you one. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
I can't afford that, man. I sort of said, I'm a broke bitch. And stuff. Then she got. After that, then she kept on. I know you probably saw the whole thing. She kept on leading me on. She didn't have a boyfriend. She kept on flirting back and forth. Though I'm like, she says I wasn't flirting. I'm like, yeah, you were. And he said that guy in the background was your brother, not your boyfriend, whoever and stuff. But she lied to me though. And that's when I called her out on her shit. That pissed me off.
Right.
I said, I'm like, but I don't do crossover relationships like that no more. I won't do that no more on Twitch because girls are too tricky. They'll lie to everyone. I don't trust them.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm better going like in a church group or something, meeting somebody though.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. There's some pretty kinky girls in the damn church meetings. I'm not gonna lie about it, bro. We actually knew the preacher's daughter and son, and they were wilder than we were. Jeez. I'm like, you're talking about preacher's kids. They should be like, not so much Bible beaters, everything is a sin. Not that. I'm just saying that they were doing shit that was way against their father's beliefs. Damn, these are some wild kids. You remember them, Bubba? The preacher's kids that time. You said, yeah. They were a trip, man. Jeez. Yeah, and there's a big school here, a Christian school, and I've done heat and air work there. I knew several of people that worked there. Being involved with the surroundings, those kids that were going to that Christian school were not all Christians. I'm going to leave it at that and leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just because they're going to a Christian school doesn't make them a good person.
I know. That's exactly though. I'm like, sir, I'm like, I thought someone was in a church though. Last time I went to a church though, I had a friend with this guy. He's there, and then I heard him over the line, I heard him over the phone. I heard him talking to somebody, and they were talking about me. I'm like, holy crap, man, he's talking shit about me.
Wow.
Whatever. And after that, then I'm like, then his daughter was trying to start flirting with me, and she tried to lead me on though, and she said, oh, she well, I have a boyfriend or whatever and stuff, and she never said nothing, but she was there calling me baby and everything. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Whatever though, and like that, I understand what you got pissed off. I got pissed off. I gave her like a kind of a death threat though and stuff, and I said I learned from it. I was scared I was going to jail, man. How they were saying, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I said, well, I got myself on my freaking attitude. That used to get me in the worst book. But I said, I'm like, even took Celebrate Recovery to help me with my anger management. But that didn't. I thought that thing. I don't know. I'm not a religious person.
Hang on just a second.
Okay. I don't want to cast that.
Back.
Yeah.
Says I got a new subscriber, but I didn't see nothing pop up on the screen.
Who I saw on my PlayStation list, I saw on there, I was surprised. I'm like, it said Wicked Clown. I'm like, oh no, I don't want that guy on there. I'm like, why the hell he's on my list? I'm like, I tried to help him out too though, but he's there every time he always was in a mood and bitching at people. I'm like, you can't be doing that though. When you come in people's stream though, they want a good uplifting attitude. That's not a good approach to people.
The only time I get shitty or attitude with people is when they come in here and try to tell me how to play a game, or try to tell me some bullshit that ain't true.
Oh yeah.
I've had a few do that. I had one guy I was playing Black Ops 4 one night, and I was having a bad night. Anybody listening to my stream could tell I was having a bad night. I was getting shit on every time I turn around. Well, this guy come in here and told me, he said, your problem is you're using the wrong gun. What? Yeah, you're using the wrong gun. I said, well, this gun usually works for me in every other match. I'm having a bad night. He said, well, you're supposed to have a different gun for every match. Every game, for every match, you got to have a different gun. I said, what? Bullshit, dude. I said, no, that's not even right. I said, you don't have to have a different gun for every match. He said, well, that's why your KD suck. That's why you suck at the game. Oh, boy, and that just fucking twisted it right there. And, of course, we got into a heated discussion. He said, and after all the donations I've done for you, oh, yeah, bring that shit up, motherfucker.
Oh, my gosh.
I never asked nobody to donate. I appreciate the donations, but I don't ask nobody to donate. I know when I have done a few, trying to get somebody to help me get PCs or trying to help me get a piece of equipment or something like that, and it never worked. I've tried it twice through donate stream, and it never worked. So if I just give up on them, and I'm not doing them anymore. If somebody wants to donate, fine. If they don't, that's fine too. I could really use the money right now to help get me that new PC, but I'm not going to ask nobody for it anymore. I mean, I've asked my sister to help me out. My brother and my sister are going to help me. That's why she's coming down Saturday for. Spoiler alert, I shouldn't have said that, but ain't nobody listening to the stream. There's 4 people in there and you. Those in Rabbit Daddy already knows about it.
No, I'll probably forget about it though, because I'm so freaking stoned most of the time anyways.
It wouldn't do for me to have a dispensary close and me have a job, you know what I'm saying? I'd be hitting this.
because they still if you have it's still if you drug positive marijuana, certain jobs out here they will not hire you at all. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care whether it's legal or not. I know. And what a person does on their own time is their business. You know? As long as they don't do it on certain jobs, during the job, while you're trying to work, sitting there smoking and blazing up, that's different. But after you get off work,
won't care. Some jobs won't care though. Some jobs they say, okay, there's no big deal because it's legal in California. They say everybody does it now. Some jobs they're actually starting to lighten up. Amazon's one of them. You could work Amazon and do marijuana because my cousin did though, and they didn't fire him or nothing.
Wow.
They said they didn't worry about it.
Right. Well, even with me, you know, when I was doing my work, I had people working for me and shit. As long as you didn't do it during the job, during work hours, okay. Now, if you want to go off lunch, eat you some lunch and then catch you a little buzz before you come back to work, as long as you can still do your job, which is painting most of the time back then. But as long as you still hold that brush or sweep the floor or sand casings and shit, I don't care. Don't do it on my job.
Nah.
Back then, it was really frowned upon. You know, you do drugs on jobs. You didn't drink on a job. So, what you do in your own business, on your own time, in your privacy of your own home, that's your business. There shouldn't nobody have to worry about what you do on your own time.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a webcam on. I don't need a webcam. I don't need anybody staring at me. They already know who I look like.
Yeah, they know what you look like, right? Yeah. But sometimes I turn mine off because I'm doing something I don't want to see on screen. I will not eat on screen. If I'm eating chips or whatever, I will not eat on screen. I just think that's, I don't like it. I will not do it. Plus, you know, back in the day, I had bad acid reflux. So that would look real nasty right in the middle of a stream, get acid reflux.
Oh.
It's not pretty. Seen that commercial about the woman snubbing a newborn baby where her internet's screwing up on her? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's about what it would look like. Me getting acid reflux. Look, I'll be snubbing everybody.
Yeah, I have that problem too, acid reflux.
I've actually got it pretty calm right now. I'm using a. I'd have to get Bruce to throw me that bottle to read the name of it. It's a store brand, generic brand of an acid relief. Walmart. Take one a day, and I haven't had acid reflux in months.
I take Armosol.
Armosol.
Yeah.
Like an acid reducer or something, or
it's Prilosec.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That seems to work really good on my stomach. I have to be careful on certain things, and I'm like, I can't. I have to face the fact I can't do spicy food no more, man. I love it, but my stomach doesn't like it now.
Right.
And I'm like, I got this spicy barbecue. It's called Lucille's. Yeah, it's a barbecue pit place out here, and it was good. They had all kinds of smoked food. I had like some smoked brisket. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Yeah.
And stuff, but I didn't care for the bread rolls and the butter. It's like an apple butter. It was too sweet. I can't stand real sweet stuff. I have a problem with that.
Right.
And stuff, but there had like a red sausage, whatever, and it didn't say nothing being spicy, but it said red sausage. I'm like, I'm like, it doesn't say it's hot though. I thought it wasn't going to be hot, but
yeah.
And the hot beans and the beans though, the barbecue beans. Oh my gosh, that was good too. Yep, cut up smoked meat and the beans and stuff. That was spicy too. They also have jalapeno cornbread too. I love that.
I'm not much on jalapeno. I'm like, yeah, I like spicy, I like heat, but I like to be able to taste it.
Yeah.
Hotter it is, the less you're gonna taste. All you're gonna get is that burn.
I like hot Cheetos. I like hot Cheetos a lot.
Yeah, now there's a new Ruffles, Lay's Ruffles or something like that. Cheddar cheese and hot.
Cool Ranch hot.
Cool Ranch hot, yeah. Flaming Cool Ranch, I think.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I want to try them.
But I had to be careful. That could get your stomach too.
Oh, I imagine. I like the ranch flavor, and of course there's a.
I think my stomach got way worse though, because my brother though, he said bought this beef jerky, ghost pepper beef jerky, and I think my stomach hasn't been the same since. After I think that really messed it up.
Yeah, I hear that ghost pepper some rough shit.
Oh man, we ate a whole habanero pepper. I done that before. I ate a whole one. Oh no. I'm like that was pretty bad, but they're way too hot, but I have to say habaneros have a good flavor to them.
Right.
But no, I can't do the hot stuff no more. I used to like have pepperoncinis on my sandwiches, and I used to have all kinds of stuff. But now, only thing I do close is like the nice good dill pickles. That's what I like.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know. You saw one of the Conjuring movies though. One of those girls pregnant, and she dips her the pickle into a mustard. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, I'm fine with mustard, but I did try it once and see what it was talking about. I said, okay, let's see if it's so good. I tried it. I'm like, it just makes it super tart.
I don't do mustard though, so I couldn't do it.
I'm like, one of my sandwiches had the gray poop on. I'm like, oh man, my stomach's gonna get upset. That spicy Dijon mustard. There's a show I was watching that was called, oh, I forgot though. They go out and catch all kinds of tuna and they bring it back, whatever, and stuff, and they get away and they get a bunch of money about it, whatever. And I'm like, how that tuna is purple like it's supposed to be, though. Well, that's how my sushi is, though. When I go to the place, I said it's really fresh. I make sure my stuff is fresh, though, because you don't want to get sick, though. If you walk in there, it's fishy. You want to turn around and walk out. That's what this one Japanese guy was telling me. But they also have nice, good cooked dishes too. They have like a cheeseburger hamburger, but they have it's like a teriyaki with an egg on top of it, something whatever. I'm like, whoa. They have weird dishes, but they also have like their pork loins and all that. They have their cutlets and all that, and they make like a brown curry and all that and stuff. My mom always wanted to take me to go to India food. I said, I don't think I can eat that stuff. Ugh. I said, I'm like the Indian people, the food, man. Oh my god, the curry starts stinking outside bad.
I'm a picky eater. I'm raised on a farm. We grow our own livestock, grow our own vegetables and shit in the garden. And I'm a extremely picky eater. I don't do onions. I don't do peppers. I like onion flavor, and I like certain flavors of other types of spices. But as far as eating a bell pepper or a banana pepper, that's not gonna happen. Mustard, mayonnaise, not gonna happen. Raw onions, not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
But raised around a farm, and there was just certain things that I didn't like. But now, if Mom, she was good to a big old pot of pinto beans or chili. Let's say chili, but she put pepper and onions in the chili.
Yeah.
And I'd try to pick around the onion, and if my dad seen me trying to move those onions out of the way, that pissed him off. Quit picking at your food and eat. I'd always just eat slow until he got done. He'd get up and leave the table, and then I'd do what I needed to do without him looking.
Yeah, I understand, man.
The things that and as a kid, and your parents make you do, I honestly believe that's the reason I don't like a certain thing, because I was made to eat certain things. I'm gonna at least try it, damn it.
Like when I went back in the olden days, when I was like at 14, when I was a kid, I had my grandpa alive, my pole messed up. I just bring it to him. He would fix it for me always.
Right.
Like I was 14, I always had people right there to fix it for me. Though I just have them do it for me. Here, fix this for me. Then I started learning how to put lures on and all that stuff. I was starting to learn, but since then I've never been fishing for a while. Since I was 14, that's how long it's been. A while for me, actually.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been real fishing.
Because my great grandfather had a boat, and we used to go out there he had a nice good boat, and we used to go out there and fishing and all that stuff. We like catch all kinds of trout and stuff. Then afterwards, though, we go to the fish clean area, and then they have their bucket. You can throw all the guts in and everything. I'm like, oh man, that grossed me out. Anything right there, because especially on a hot day, it's up there and they have the flies buzzing around it.
Yeah. You ever done frog gigging?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, man. You ever eat frog legs?
Oh, I like frog legs. I eat that, though.
Yeah.
You can buy them at the Asian markets out here.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad used to go out and do frog gigging. And he'd come back with an army duffel bag slammed full of bullfrogs. Sit out there in the backyard and cut the legs, skin them, and fry them up, taste just like chicken. And people would say, "No, frog legs, really? Really, it does. It tastes like chicken."
Yeah. My mom makes it with like a garlic butter sauce whatever with the frog legs, and it comes out really good.
What's up, Damien? What's going on, man? Appreciate the sub, man.
I haven't decided what I was gonna stream today. Haven't decided. Too much I want to play.
What kind of games do you play there, Damien? I hope I'm saying that correctly, Damien.
I'm not having so much luck now.
Yeah. Check your peak.
My peak, okay.
Yeah, you can hit square while you're standing in front of the water, and it'll show you what your time schedule is. You want to try to stay as close to
11 o'clock a.m.
Okay, so see how your peak mound does? The yellow part of the peak?
Yeah.
I usually try to go like this one here. The peak looks like it's about, say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I would start around 11 and fish up to the peak and through the peak. Like right now, I'm actually past the peak. So what I'm gonna do is switch over tonight about 2 a.m. Like do a little night fishing. It's been a while since I've done night fishing in Texas.
I had a cousin, whoever that moved in Texas to get out of California. He didn't want to be here no more.
Oh, and the thing about here too is the concept of real life fishing is you don't want to fish on top of somebody, right? You don't want to be fishing right there where somebody's fishing. It doesn't bother either one of us here. If I was over here catching fish and you come over beside me and started fishing, it wouldn't hamper my fishing at all. It wouldn't bother my fish. Because most of the time we're going to be on a little bit different time zone anyway. So you could be in here at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I might be out here at 2 o'clock in a.m. after midday. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
time frames are going to be a little different most of the time, and you can literally fish right on top of the same person, and both going to catch fish.
That's cool.
Crossing lines doesn't matter, which is kind of odd. I mean, you should be getting tangled up.
I might buy that other fishing game, that Bassmaster, that 22 that was out. I might get that.
Yeah.
I might get it though. I don't. Maybe I'm like maybe it might be a little more easier than this. You never know.
Right.
I just the Bassmasters used to make all kinds of games though since the NES days and the Super Nintendo 64. There was a fishing game on that system I loved.
But
you used to drive a boat around on all the time.
That last one I seen Lug you doing. Every time he would catch a fish, it would like show an underwater view of him pulling a fish in. I don't know if you could change that feature, but I just didn't like that feature. I mean, it's not that it's confusing. It's just, in a sense, it's confusing. But I don't know the word I'm looking for. You know, I'm looking on top of the water, and then all of a sudden I catch a fish or hook a fish, and then it shows under the water the fish and me pulling it in.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that concept. And again, maybe you can change that. I don't know. Guess Damien's done gone. Come up and said, sup, man, and left, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he subscribed. Do appreciate the sub. Maybe he said that and he stepped away for a minute. Maybe he'll be back.
What? Oh, okay. I looked at that person. I almost said, oh no. I almost said, oh, what's up, OP Dragonfly? I saw him in your chat for a second.
I hadn't seen OP in a while, man.
I went to his stream though. He's something else. He's funny.
Yeah, he's a character.
Yeah,
I love Eric. I
like
Eric.
him. I like his accent and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we pick at him. Well, I do. I pick at him and call him the Sheriff of Nottingham because he actually lives in Nottingham.
Whoa.
Yeah, how wild is that, man? The Sheriff of Nottingham. He literally lives in Nottingham. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Dragon's cool, dude. I've been knowing Dragon for several years now. I first met him in, back in the World War II days. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Back in World War II. And we was grinding shit out of that. Gustav Cannon was probably one of the most hated maps, in my opinion.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Yeah, I won't much on the Gustav Cannon, but anyway, we played it, of course. But yeah, there were some good old days. And tried to go back and play some World War II. So bad. It's because of the new games are so much better. They run better. Your movement's better.
Yes.
Like, man, I didn't quite understand how in the hell did I like this.
I know. I like the Black Ops 4 the prop hunt. That was fun. I had fun that night.
Yeah,
I was there just hiding under the water, and they couldn't even find me. I was under the dock the whole time. I was cheesing them so bad.
That's good shit. Yeah, I've had so many laughs on the Black Ops 4 zombies or prop hunt. It ain't funny. I was a red toolbox one day, and we're just running this dude around this box thing. Kept running him around. I'd jump on top, run around the other side. we laugh. It's fun when you get it. I mean, sometimes it's a little annoying when they can shoot you and you don't like one shot. Sometimes props can be killed or eliminated, whatever, with one shot.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of bogus. But anyway, as long as you're having a good time, everything's running smooth, and it's not the sweaty ass lobbies.
I used to think the Black Ops 4 hit markers were whack sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely. The hit markers have been a thing ever since Black Ops 2. I remember hearing GiZmO talk about hit markers. This is before I knew what the fucking hit marker was, you know? Hit markers. Damn, hit markers, hit markers, hit markers. And one of the comments he would make was, hit markers in hardcore? That's bullshit. Finally, I asked him, I said, dude, what are you talking about, hit markers? He said, okay, well, when you hit somebody, you'll see that little thing pop up on your screen. That's a hit marker. Then I realized what he was talking about and started paying more attention to him.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be getting a hit marker if you hit a dude in the face.
No.
Getting an elimination. Yeah, hit marker has been a thing since Black Ops 2, probably even before Black Ops 2. Some games are worse than others, like Vanguard's hit markers.
Oh my god,
that's ridiculous.
Vanguard takes the cake though, and Black Ops Cold War, man. I'm sorry, I don't care for that multiplayer that much because it's so, it's just bad.
Yep.
Their last few games have not been very good for multiplayer though. I have to say that.
Yeah, it's in a sense, to me, I have to change my gaming tactics, the way I play games for each game. So, used to Black Ops 3 and 4, I'd run and gun. I wouldn't, unless it was me and GiZmO, and we would hold an area. But most of the time, we would run and gun, or a lot of times, we would just run and gun. I said, right, which way you going? He said, I'm going left. I'd go left with him. And we would just run and gun the map together. Or if he said, I want to hold this back area back here, that's what we done. We tried to hold that area. If we got shot from it, we'd go back to that area and take it back. Black Ops 3 days on PS3, what we would do is actually, there was about 5 of us together and play together, and we would all hold the entire side of the map. If we wanted the enemy's side, we all loaded up, went to the other side, killed them all off, stole their side of the map, and then held it the entire game. And then, of course, at the end of the match, oh, y'all camping, motherfucker. Y'all, dude, all you doing is camping over there. Dude, they were standing on top of shit, not hiding behind nothing, not camping in corners. Like GiZmO, he might stand on top of a freaking train, plain view, and just wear their ass out. And they'd get mad because we would hold that area and wouldn't let them have it back. That's all it was. We was whooping their ass and they didn't like it.
Yeah, when very first for the battle royale games I played, I used to get so pissed at them. I'm like, oh man, I do not like these style. like when Fortnite first came out, I started playing. I'm like, man, this is the dumbest game I ever played.
It was the third person stuff that was me about it. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the game. First time I played it, I want to say it was me and my daughter played it. Maybe my grandson. I know me and my daughter played some. And I played a game or two with OP Dragon. I just couldn't use that third person thing.
I was there. I liked it when they did the live events. They did that Star Wars one. I was there. I was in that, watching that there too. I was there when that happened.
Cool.
And the cube event, I remember that. And when that little floating island, you have to wait so many times if it moves, where it goes to the next area. I remember that.
Yeah,
it destroys an area.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool, but I didn't like the ending, how it ended, how it did. I was like, oh man, that's disappointing. I thought they would do a better story in the ending, and I'm like, I didn't care for it after that.
I followed the cube event. I do a custom, going there right by myself, go and get up on top of the cube, build shit on top of the cube, wait for it to move.
You can bounce off the cube.
Yep. Yeah, go up to the cube. I think it was you go up to the cube and start shooting at it, and it would blast your ass across the map or something.
Yeah, something like that.
So it would mess you up. It would shoot some kind of blue ray at your ass or something. Best I remember, purplish blue, whatever. But it didn't like being shot at.
Well, they have all these skins though, like Predator or an Alien, all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
I thought they would never do that though, but they got better on their skins and everything. I was like, well, I was pretty surprised. They look pretty good.
You remember when they put the Carlton dance in there?
Yep. And they got sued.
He tried to sue him, but it didn't go through because the judge told him that you can't copyright a dance move.
Nope.
So of course he lost. He did try, but he lost the case because judge says you can't copyright a dance move. But the sounds, like what's that one, Gangnam Song or whatever it was called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sounds. You can't play them on your streams. Sound is copyright, but that dance move ain't. That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
I got a couple of sound effects, especially on YouTube. When Jay comes in, F off.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I heard that. I like a kick out of that.
I get a copyright notice every time YouTube plays that one. I mean, I can go mute it, but YouTube doesn't like it because I play more than 15 seconds of it.
Oh,
it is.
My gosh.
Yeah, YouTube's weird. I think it's. Yep. And that one right there. That's the Gangnam song, whatever.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style. I'll get a copyright notice for that today. I can just simply go into it and mute that sound, and All good.
I know some people that go on our computer in the capture card and they play live music. They do like a DJ, but after that though, they once it hits their profile, they delete it right away.
Yep. Yep.
That's the way you could do it though. If you ever want to play music on a stream though, if you don't want to save the video though, just make sure once it hits the thing, make sure you get there to zap that thing quick as you can.
And delete. Well, my worry, my fear of that is do it, and they'll catch me right in the middle of the stream and slap me on the wrist.
Yes, they could do that. I had seen it. I asked to do that before, but okay, we can't play that. But they just do ones of that. They're not official videos he was doing, whatever, and with the album covers in the background, he's whatever. Just that's about it. But one of the guys I used to the late night tip, whatever, some guy on Chaos Retro Gaming, whatever, on YouTube. Yeah, that guy's up. Yeah, he. I don't understand how you made it big. That guy is such a dick. Yeah. Started putting my brother down, whatever, and stuff, whatever. I told him, I said, my brother has autism, whatever, and stuff, and he started saying crap, whatever, and stuff. I got pissed off at him. Then he started talking crap about me. He says, I'm gonna come to California and chop your head off and put it in a casket and all that. I'm like, what? I'm like, whatever and stuff. He called everybody. He said, "Oh, Mr. Sokol's a pedophile," whatever. So I said he's a pedo, whatever. He was saying that while on the live chat, right there. I'm like, that was pissing me off. I said, "Oh, whatever, whatever and stuff."
Yep,
he says, "I know it's you. I know it's you disliking my channel." He said, "I got your IP address, whatever and stuff."
Yeah, right. You can't do that. They can say all they want to about that shit. There is no way there's no way I can get your IP address for you being in my stream. Don't work that way. Now, if it was my server, my streaming server that I was streaming to, then yes, I could go to the server and get your IP address. But there is no physical way that nobody can get your IP address from a YouTube stream or video.
Oh, okay.
I want to. Trust me. I want to so bad because I know I've got some connections in the AT&T business, the local internet company here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got some good connections after running an internet service. So, knowing that, all I've got to do is have the IP address. I can search the IP address myself, find out who owns that IP address, and contact them direct. So, if there would have been a way to do it out of YouTube, I'd have done it a long time ago. There'd have been a lot of people in jail right now. Threatening somebody's life, threatening to cut their head off, that's a serious offense. You can't actually go to jail for that. Verbally threatening. Yeah,
I did report the channel, so that he said that on. I did report it, but they didn't do nothing.
Wow.
That's YouTube. They don't do nothing to people. It's the same over on Twitch though. They have the, but I find it the YouTube's a lot of some of the YouTube communities. There's a lot of YouTube communities that are really toxic, man. YouTube could be really, really toxic.
Oh yeah.
Twitch is starting to turn that way too.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like the trolls that was hitting me, coming in with my real name. One of them was something, calling my wife's name. Well, put my name in it and her name in it. It was talking about she has to die.
That's horrible.
So I reported him for that, threatening my life. They got those two channels, but the last one, it took them about 3 weeks to finally shut that channel down. Finally shut them all down. But he's just going to turn around and make another one.
On one of the from my hackers, though, one of the guys there said, "Oh, you better step up, though. I don't really want to do this to whoever." He was threatening to do whoever kind of like thing. I'm like, what? See, I don't want no trouble, though. So I say, you trust me, you don't want to mess with me and all that. Something on that effect. I don't know.
Right.
whatever. But I snapshot it though and sent it to Twitch though, and they I think they took his channel down. He might be behind bars now too. I don't know what happened to him, but I know that hacker, when she was pissed off, she was bitching about something. I could tell she's getting pissed though, because I was there. Like on TikTok, I report all her videos. So her thing, I said, "Oh, let's say, man, that's a little too risque." Okay, I said, "Let's put nudity on there." I kept on doing that, and all her videos are flagged. I started laughing. She said she wrote on her saying, "Please stop banning my effing channel already." She said, "You're such an asshole." I'm like, "You messed with me. You said you're gonna destroy my Twitch channel, bring me down. I'm gonna lose everyone I love." That's what you said. But I think these people were into some cult too, though, because they tried to invite me to come to Florida. It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my uncle David, he's a cop and stuff. He says, "Oh yeah, Florida, they do some weird shit down there. You have to be careful."
Right.
He says they have some cults out there, like the Santa Maria and all that. Because she has chickens too. And I said, I saw her put all this together. I said, "Oh my gosh, I think they might be a cult though. There's no reasons they have chickens. Why do they have chickens?" But she said, I started saying stuff. "Oh man, your guy's nothing but a cult, whatever." She said, "No, I'm not." She said, "My chickens would be afraid of me if I wanted to hurt them, whatever. But I never hurt my." She says, "I don't kill my chickens. They're show chickens, though." She takes them to like fairs, whatever.
Right.
I'm like, "What? Yeah, right." But I don't know. I swear I'm not. And she even asked me to send her pot seeds, though, like blue dream strain. I said, "I can't send that over to Florida, man. I'll go to jail."
No. If she wants to buy them, tell her to contact Seed Dispensary. They'll send them to her, no matter what state she's in. Yeah, I mean, like Nirvana, even though it's not a legal state, yeah, it don't matter. They don't care. They'll send them to you. Got the money to buy them? They'll send them to you. I mean, they're not going to come in a package that says seeds. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They're going to come in some package marked differently. Let's Rabbit Daddy. He was buying knives for a while, and occasionally he collects knives. He likes knives.
Yeah.
And he would buy knives from some of these places that were not legal to send knives, but yet it's legal to send them. So the package would be listed as a tool. It wouldn't be listed as a knife.
Yeah.
Send tools with no problem, no questions asked. I guess when it comes to weapons, it's different breed, different way of sending or something. I don't know. But all the knives he ever ordered online always come as a tool. Times he thought he got scammed ordering stuff like that. Eventually they showed up, but there was one knife, it took him like 2 months to get it here. Because it was coming from overseas somewhere, I'm not sure exactly where, but having to go through all those channels for whatever. I'm not sure what that's called, but you look across the pond where I'm at right now, you see where I'm at over here?
Yeah.
When they do events, like the pumpkins and shit like that, Christmas, right here at this fence corner, there'll be something.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times I don't do the missions because it takes too much money and I never complete the damn mission. Heck of that. I did not know I could fish from here. I did not know that. All the time that I've come here fishing, I did not know you could fish over this damn fence. This is actually the deepest spot in the water right here.
Okay. I know. I was fishing over there.
Hey, Sugar Girl, how you doing? Doing some love. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I don't have my phone. Oh, good. The what? Oh, yeah, don't apologize. You're all right. Sugar Girl said, "Hey." He was over napping. No, napping. You ain't got to apologize for that. Once you can get a bottom rig set up, a bottom rig is a good way to find out how deep the actual water is where you're fishing at. Most places are, 2 to 3 foot and shit like that. But if you really need to know exactly how deep it is, just pull out one of your bottom rigs, throw it in that area, and then when it's at the bottom, it tells you how deep it is. Right here is 9 foot 9 inches deep, right at 10 foot deep. That lets me know now I can take my leader down a little further. Almost at 650. Yeah, almost, man. Almost. About 72. Yep, almost polar plays. Almost, man. Maybe one of these days I'll get there. Seems like there's certain numbers. It's like when it's the 620 number. When I hit 620, it went to 620, and then went to 615. It went back up to 618. Finally made it to 619. Then it dropped back to 618. It took me like 3 months to get past 620. Oh yeah. Got me a monster. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a fighter, man. One of them buffaloes, I think. Oh yeah. Oh shit. He's a fighter. Come here, big boy. Get some good XP out of this one. I've got my drag maxed out now. I can't go no further with it or it will snap my line. So I have to keep fighting with him and get him in. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had my mic muted.
Oh man.
Been sitting here talking to you the whole time and I had my mic muted. Yeah. Also, what I was saying is once you get to a point to where you can get a bottom rig set up, bottom rig will actually help to show you how deep the actual area you're trying to fish. You don't have to use the bottom rig, just throw it out there and see how deep it is. Like over here where I'm standing, it's 9 foot 9 inches deep. So I changed my leader to 72 inches and just caught a 3-pound smallmouth buffalo. And it fought. It fought hard. Actually, what I can do now is I can delete that buoy. That one. Markers for that one. I don't do a lot of them buoys. I mean, I do some, mark the big fish or mark the main fish that I'm catching, but I don't put a lot of buoys out. I've got a bunch out right now, but strictly for marking the spots where the best, and you can actually share the buoys too. Like if you found a good spot, you can share a buoy with me, or I can share this buoy with you. If you've got enough buoy markers to accept it, I can share this one with you. How it works. It have popped up on your screen that somebody shared a buoy with you.
Yes, I see it.
That's marking this 3-pound buffalo over here. On your I don't know if you've been doing these like 30-day challenges.
Oh, okay.
Stay at one certain waterway for 30 days. I think after 5 days you get something, and then after 30 days you get something else. I think the first 5 days you get a buoy marker. The second 30 days you might get like a piece of X series equipment. The only place you can get X series equipment is for them to give it to you. You can't buy nothing X series. Call them stores. Call them stores.
Oh, yeah.
My first piece of anything was an acorn bobber, and I used that thing to death and didn't realize you can't repair them. Once they're to the point where you can't use them anymore, they're no good. You can't repair them at all. That's reading the fisherman. That was one of the things that kind of it's not a deal breaker. The game was still fun. It's basically like this one. You got to buy more stuff. The waterways are all bought. You can't earn them. But if you buy, say you bought a rig was all bait coins, and at the end of the fishing tournament or fishing round, you fished all day long. Rig needs repaired. You have to use bait coins to repair it. That's kind of, in my opinion, that's a deal breaker. Be able to repair it with cash. Instead of earning cash for the big fish, like unique fish, you get bait coin. You get XP, you get bait coin instead of cash. That's it. I like bait coins, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff that you need to purchase with bait coins, or that you have to purchase with bait coins that you might want. I don't like spending my bait coins other than buying license. You buy that permanent license, you never have to buy it again. For the fishermen, once you buy the license at one time, you never have to buy them again regardless. Kind of a cool feature there, but too many that don't overweighs the good in that fisherman. We got surveillance cameras around the house, and my brother's dog, is actually all of ours, but he's really Rabbit Daddy's dog. So when Rabbit Daddy leaves, Rascal right now he's laying on the floor looking at the camera, knowing which camera he's going to see him in. Laying there watching that one camera. He's a trip. He'll get if Rabbit Daddy's gone for more than say an hour, he'll go to his room. But he's actually done it sitting here in the living room. He'll go to howling, like almost crying that he's not here.
Oh.
And when he goes to the bedroom to do it, he gets loud as hell. Damn it, Rascal! Get your ass back in here. Yeah, right. He knows I'm talking about him. I heard his name twice. Ain't you? Come up here.
Yeah, I'll come up.
Can't see the camera from there, though, buddy. Let's see more. This doggy, yeah. What up, Pool Cube? What's going on, man? There's your Fortnite master right there, Pool Cube.
Yeah.
Them clips he shows his 50-something win, whatever in Fortnite. It's like it's so damn easy to him. The last one he was being shot at, so he runs like hell, gets to the other side of the damn hill.
Yeah.
Puts full health on and his shield and all that on, and then just melts the guy. Like, poor dude. Just came from shopping. You tired? I hear you. What you been shopping for, man? Food and drinks. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, that was it. Got off. Okay. That was definitely weird. Had a nice dream last night, but I don't think you want to know what it was. Probably not. Probably not, bro. If you're gonna tell me, I probably don't want to know what it is. I probably don't. What up, Kool-Aid? Long time no see, brother. What's going on, man? It's such a long time. Hey, it's been a while, man. It's been a while, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. Hope you are.
Yeah, man, I want to get off here now, man.
All right, man. Yeah.
I'll probably use you tonight.
All right, man.
What were you gonna do tonight?
Yeah, I still hadn't decided. Probably end up being Vanguard again Friday night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what's stunning them.
He's talking about doing a blackout tournament tonight.
Oh, okay, man. I'll join you Vanguard then.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what boss will want to do. He might want to do Vanguard too. So.
Yeah, I need to rank up my sniper rifle anyways.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, man. Sounds good. Vanguard tonight, then.
Yeah, thank you for the help and stuff. I'll also Google some of this stuff too if I need whoever to.
Oh no, yeah. Check your Twitter DMs. I sent you those 2 links for the bait and the hook sizes and stuff.
Okay.
And then, like I say, it really gives you good insight on this rig works together with this rig and this hook for this type bait and stuff like that. So you don't oversize your hook. Sitting there fishing for 3 hours and don't catch nothing, realize you've got a too big a hook on your bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime, right, man. I'm glad to help you anytime you want it, man.
Okay, man.
Have a good one, dude. On break, chilling. Get that off now. GG's to Mr. SoCal, aka Psycho Thunder Gaming, for running some fishing with me today, man. Appreciate that. We'll be back out here on some Vanguard tonight. Twitch. I'm not sure who all is going to be running with us tonight. Yeah, I wanted to know what he was disappointed about. I never seen an answer to it. You're a little disappointed about what, though, Kool-Aid? There you go, Psycho Thunder. Thumbs up, man. Thumbs up. Yeah, the higher rank you get, the other waterways we can go to, like St. Croix, Michigan, California, places like that. I can help you with some of your bigger rigs, some of the bigger fish locations and stuff like that as well, man. Because I just got off tour yesterday because I haven't got COVID, so I'm hoping that we can start again when he's better. What kind of tour are y'all doing? I'm confused. What are y'all doing? I mean, I hate to hear you. One of your members has got COVID, put things to a stop there, but what do y'all do? In a band. Okay, yeah. Okay. I thought that's what it was. I won't positive. That's all it is. And what do you play? Guitar? Oh, I get it. I get it. I understand the disappointment. Bass guitarist, background singer. Okay. Okay. Play electric and bass. I got you. Cool. Cool. Do y'all put your music out on YouTube, or you put it out on any kind of social media or anything? Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. Discord me a link sometime or another. Let me listen to what y'all play. All right, not a problem. You know me, I'll give it a listen. Hopefully be at the night stream. Cool. I hope so. If you can, that'd be cool. What time will it be? 'Cause I'll be working till almost 10. Oh, it'll be after 10. It's probably 9:30, 10-ish. I mean, I might start a few minutes early because there's no shows come on Friday nights, but I'll still be streaming at 10. I probably streamed about 2 in the morning, like normal. Cool. Yeah. I don't stream on Sundays. I mean, I'll stream Saturday night, but hopefully I'll have something. Hopefully I'll have some good news for Saturday night stream. But we're gonna wait until Saturday night. But yeah, we still don't do no streaming on Sundays. It really depends on what's going on Saturday night, how late I stay up Saturday night, you know what I mean? Again, man, it's definitely appreciated, you. Hopefully you can, and if you can, that's great. If you can't, I definitely understand. You know, I've always said this, dude, real life comes first, man. But anytime you can, I definitely appreciate it. Alright, man. Dude, peace out, brother. Yes, stay safe, dude. And yeah, man, anytime you can come by, that's definitely appreciated, dude. But I understand you're not, when you get on tour, it's kind of hard to make plans other than that. So I definitely appreciate it, dude. Anytime you can come by. But either way, stay safe. And hey, even if it ain't nothing but pop in the Discord someday and say, hey, man, checking in. Say how everything's going. I'm doing good. We're still out here singing our ass off. Something, you know. Keep in touch with us sometimes, man. But anyway, peace out, dude. Stay safe, man. Hope to see you tonight. I'm not going to be doing much more here. I'm probably getting off in the next few minutes anyway. I do appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it, dude. Well, hey, one more question before you leave. Who's taking care of all your babies while you're on tour? And then I'll let you go. Cool, okay. Well, I was hoping somebody was taking care of them instead of having to get rid of them, man. Cool, okay. That was prying in your personal business. I apologize, but I was just curious. And friend, cool. That's good, man. It's good you got friends that'll help you out, dude. You won't never get rid of them? Nice, okay. Alright, man. What's in it? Bye now, weirdo. Later, Kool-Aid. Have a good one, man. Yeah, I think we're going to do it here, too.
Actually, very pleasant.
We're going to spend a little bit of time with Rose and Rabbit Daddy, watch some TV shows here. We'll stay here at Texas just in case. Hell, who knows? Next time I fish, I'll be, just come back to Texas and play around a little bit or something. I don't know, who knows. And we've got other water. Actually, don't cost nothing to leave. Or come back, rather. So we're going to leave, come back. Mr. Brady, if you're still in here, I don't think you are, but we'll show you the other waterways that are here available now. Those of you that haven't played this game in a while, they've added several new waterways. If you haven't been here in a while, they have added all these down here. You got Maku, Amazonian River, Marion River. All these are new. Congo River is the newest one. Octuba River, that's one of the newer ones been added. Level 46 on that one. Those are the new waterways that's been added. Everything else is still the same. It's always been here. Honey and Everglades. But anyway, like I said, we're going to let that do us for today. Do appreciate everybody coming out today. Now, as always, I want to give a big shout out to PoJ Rose for always being here every stream, the entire stream. I thank you so much, babe. I really do. Shout out to RabbitDaddy69 for your support as well. Also, like I said, I want to give everybody a shout out. Appreciate everybody coming by today. Appreciate all the support. Kool-Aid, Psycho Thunder, man, I do appreciate you coming out playing games. Like I said, we're going to be back on some Vanguard tonight. Psycho Thunder and anybody else who wants to run. Of course, probably doing the arms race. May do some multiplayer, regular TDM or something. But either way, we'll be back out here on some Vanguard tonight. Appreciate everybody coming out. Definitely. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Like I say, once you get up in rank a little bit, we'll start going to some of these other waterways. This one right here, the California River is a good one. St. Croix, Michigan. Those are two good waterways once you get to them, level 30 on that one. I grinded my ass off in Florida. Once you get to level 18, we can jump over to Florida. I'll show you some good hot spots there. We'll get you some good rigs set up where you can go in there and catch some bigger fish. Grind that until you get up to level 30, or either, you know, push around to some of these other waterways. Emerald's a pretty decent waterway. There's only a few good spots there that I really like fishing at New York. The St. Croix, the Pike Alley is probably by far the best location in that level. Make sure you understand, in that level. Once you get higher in levels, of course, Maku, the Marion, Amazonian, and even the Octuba River are going to be better places to fish because you're going to get bigger fish. But again, with bigger fish means you're also going to have a lot bigger rigs. So we'll also try to keep that in mind. And I'll try to work with, you know, the level you are to help you to set up rigs. And I'm going to look for that posting of the different rigs. Colorado's a good one. Yes, it is a good one. The only thing about the Colorado is the way the trout, the rainbow trout and all of them, the trout are tricky. They do what I call a bull run. And what they'll do is they'll grab your bait and run straight towards your ass and attempt to get off your hook. What up, D&D? What's going on, man? So, but yeah, Colorado's a good one. I mean, I'm game to do any waterway that you want to do. You pick the waterway and I'll hook up. We'll go out there and do some fishing. You know, it doesn't matter if you want to do missions. So I'm fixing to end it, D&D. I appreciate the lurk, but I'm fixing to end it right here, man. I appreciate the lurk, dude. I'll be back out here tonight on some Vanguard, though. I do appreciate everybody coming out. Remember, guys, stay strong, stay positive, keep your head up. You know, we're all in this together, but ain't none of us promised tomorrow. And you know what? A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Take it lightly, take it softly. Stay warm, stay dry, stay cool, whatever the case may be where you're at. But stay safe, please. Peace out, everybody, and I really hope to see you on the next one. I'll see you.